Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I know it's been long, I'm sorry, but today is gonna be a story time, so let's get into it.
Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. Love with all your heart.
So welcome again to my YouTube channel. Before I start, if you are new here, please subscribe because I'm going to be active, so please subscribe. If you are old and you still haven't subscribed, please subscribe and please turn on post notifications so you know when I'm posting. Yeah, basically. And in the middle of this video, please like it because I know of course you like it. Please like it at the end, to like it, like it. Okay. So today's story time is about when a dear friend of mine brutally betrayed my trust. Yeah. And yeah, basically, because that's basically betraying my trust. So let's call this friend MFR. So I had a friend in high school, when we were all in high school. I went to boarding school, by the way. Her name was MFR. She's really pretty. Oh my god, very, very pretty. And we were friends, right? We're a group of friends actually, and we always hung out together. We did everything together. We ate together, slept in the same dorm. Like, we always made sure we were in the same dorm. We went to prep together. We got into trouble together because the trouble there was a lot. We got into trouble together. When it was events, we dressed each other together. Like, it was a really good friendship. Like, all of us, like, we're like about 6 girls or so, yeah. And we always used to do food together. Not food because it was high school. Like curry and shito, acheke, eba, with sardine and those things, and everybody contribute from their lockers and everything. So it was a really good friendship. When we were going for dining, we'll go together. We always get into trouble for going late, but we always went together. And like, I hope you all get like the picture I'm trying to paint. We're all really close. Like, we told each other our problems. If we had a problem with each other, we'll come and talk. Like, we didn't used to take our problems out of our friend group. We would actually tell each other about it. So there's MFR, yeah. And all of us, we used to bring a lot of things to school. But then we used to, if somebody's not able to bring something, we understand, because not everybody will be able to bring what you have. Everybody comes from different homes, and we understood that. So there will be times I won't be able to contribute something and somebody will contribute on my behalf. So the next visit, when my parents come, they'll bring like provisions and I'll pay the person back, because my parents used to come for visiting every single time. If they wouldn't come, they would send a parcel of food and provisions. So I almost always used to have something in my locker. If they couldn't even bring it, I'll get something. And it was me, V, Erifwa, Maya, Anama. Yeah, we're 7. Na, then me, then MFR. So we're about 7, 8 girls. We're always together. So out of the blue, I was just there. Then I started seeing that everybody was acting weird and all. But me, I didn't know what was happening. And then MFS classmates would always look at me weird and things. So me, I didn't mind, because I used to enter people's classes a lot to go and like say hi to my friends before prep and everything. So one day I went, where did I go, Sir? I went to the class and I came back. It was a Saturday, and then MFS classmates entered the dorm. I wasn't feeling well that time too. I was really sick. I wasn't feeling well, so I was lying on the bed, and then they said they wanted to talk to me. They wanted to talk to me and Maya and MFR and V. So I went with them. Like, they said, oh, we went outside and they told me that is it true that I'm always taking things from our friends and I don't give it back, and I never contribute when we are eating food? And me, I'm always eating from people's lockers. And I was like, wait a minute, me. They're like, yeah, me. I was like, where would you go and hear all this from? Eating from people's lockers. Like, it's not like I was eating from it once or twice. Like, I'm always begging for things from people's lockers. And I'm like, wait, almost everybody knows that my parents come for visiting. So why would I always do that? Like, honestly, I used to give people things to, like, because sometimes I think to be a lot, and you know, I would eat everything, so I'd rather I eat with someone. So I was surprised. I was like, why? Who would do this? Like, who would spread such blatant lies about me? Cause of course everybody eats from everybody's locker. We are friends. If I want something, I will go and ask Vida, oh, I want this and that, and she'll be like, okay. Or sometimes we exchange, oh, I have this and do you have this, so that we can exchange. So that was how it is. So I was really surprised. I was really surprised. So like, is it true that you're always eating from MFS locker? I was like, wait, I don't even see the like, honestly, MFA didn't used to make her see the inside of her locker. Like, if she's going to take something from her locker, she'd open it like really slow. Like, she open it like she'll go and stand there, so you can't see what is actually inside her locker. Anytime we're trying to contribute something, sometimes because she won't even contribute anything, and we don't mind, because of course we're all friends, we don't really care. It was like, MFA, I haven't even seen the inside of her locker. Rather, if she wants something from me, sometimes because she come and take without telling me, and I wouldn't mind. I'll just need you to tell me that after you've taken it, then come and tell me that, oh, I've taken this and this from your locker. But then her locker, me, Anissa, this is my eyes. I haven't even seen inside. If I've seen inside, that's when we're going to, when we're going to the inspection on Saturday, then maybe she's removing her white bed sheets or something. But apart from that, no. So they were all surprised. They're like, are you sure? I was like, you're asking me if you like, I can bring V and Maya and V were standing outside the door. So I went to call them, and they asked them, and they're like, me, I don't, like, none of us, it's not even me pair, like none of the rest of us, the buffer I'm saying doesn't make sense. None of us have seen inside her locker. So we all didn't understand where that story came from. So they told us that MFR had gone to class and she went to tell her classmates that me, no, actually she said all of us, she said something about all of us, which I've forgotten. She said some things, she was making up stories about us. And then she said me, I'm always eating from her locker. I don't like contributing when we're eating. I act as if I'm not poor per se, but like act as if I have nothing, or some things be. And I was really surprised because I really liked them. I felt like, honestly, I really liked her. So I was like, why would you? At first I didn't believe it. I actually didn't believe it. I thought like something happened in the class and they fought or something. They're like, no, she actually goes to class to go and say that I'm always taking her sardines and I'm always eating it and I don't pay it back. I'm always taking her calipo. I'm like, calipo? MFA, when have I taken your calipo before? When have I? Sardine is when we're all going to, it's not as if I come and take it for me, my personal use. It's not even me. When we're all coming to eat, we say we have to contribute, otherwise you wouldn't eat the food. So like, I was really surprised. I was honest because I had heard stories that like MFA likes lying about certain things, but I was like, that one is not my business. It's also not your business. Hey, Magba, it's also not your business. If she wants to lie about something, let her, because but like outrageous lies here, because high school actually puts pressure on people to act like what they are not. Like, people come and tell stories about themselves when it's not true because they've seen, I don't know, pressure and those things, peer pressure and things. So I'd heard stories about that and I was like, oh, we are friends. All of us were like 8 friends. So if there's something, she wouldn't really go and say shit about us, like you Bob. So we called, MFA was in the dorm. No, that time she wasn't in the dorm. So I went to sit down and the people came to them. They also there. They went to their dorm was right next to us. So MFA came and I told her that I wanted to talk to her. And Maya and V were there. So I went to call the people from the dorm, and they came to the dorm. They don't say things behind your back. Those type of people don't say it in your face. So I told them to tell MFA what they told me. So they said it. And they asked there, they're like, MFA, didn't you come to class to come and tell? It's not as if she went to tell a group of people. She went to class and went to tell them that me, Anissa Idrisu, there's a word for this. There's actually a word for what she described. I've forgotten. But I'm always parasiting on her stuff. And then she was quiet. And like her, I was really shocked. I was like, MFA, did you really say that? She didn't say anything. I was like, MFA, did you really say that? And she was like, yes. Hey, then I became emotional. I'm already an emotional person. I became really emotional. I was like, why would you say that? She was quiet. I was like, no, like tell me the truth. Tell me.
Oh, tell me the truth. Then come here and tell me. Yeah, tell me.
Why would you say that? She didn't say anything. I was like, have I offended you? She didn't say anything. I was like, no, answer me. Hey, I was really emotional. Everybody in the dorm was looking at me. I was like, tell me the truth. Have I offended you? She said no. Have I taken your thing before without asking you or without paying you back? She said I haven't done that. I said, haven't I been good to you? She said, I've been good to you. I'm like, when you need something, don't I give it to you? Do I ask you for something when you take it from me? She was like, no. And then I was like, what did I do to you? Like, what? I just want to know what made you have the audacity to go to your class, to go and lie about something like this. She didn't say anything. And the people came to them, they were really surprised. Like, everybody in the class was surprised. Because they were all like, Anissa, that her parents come every weekend. She has been taking you your things. Like, they're really surprised. They're like, it's rather you who's supposed to be taking your things. Why would she be taking your things? Because my parents come every visiting. Every single visiting, they would bring a whole jute bag of provisions. So why would I take your things? Your parents don't even come for visiting a lot. Or if they come, they send parcel. So why would I take your things? Because you mostly get parcels and it's not every weekend. Like, it's not every visiting. Mine, they come for visiting. And if during the week I tell them that something is finished, they send it during the week. So let's say every single week I get something. So why would I take your things? And then she didn't say anything. And I was so hurt because her classmates, I always come to the class. I always come to see her. I'm always fooling with her. Everybody sees me with her. So I kept on thinking, so what have they been thinking about me? Because I really used to think what people, like, I really used to care what people think about me. So like, how do they see me now? Like, they see me as an, what's the word called? Me, I don't know how to pronounce it. Because it was really painful. Hey, I started crying. I went on my knees. I was like, MFA, tell me, honestly, maybe I've done something to you that, like, you don't remember, which caused you to go and tell this outrageous lie about me. So please tell me what I've done to you. And like, VMI was like, I should get up. I was like, no, let me do this. Let me actually do this. So that I'll know that I've offended her to the point where she had to go and tell something like this. Because back in school, once you say something bad about someone of this sort, it won't stay in the school. It will go to other schools. So I was really hurt. I was really hurt. So I started begging her on my knees. I was like, I am really sorry, MFA, if I have done anything to you to hurt you, if I have taken your boyfriend, which I don't even know him, if I like someone you like, if I didn't give you something you wanted, if you just don't like my existence, I am sorry for everything I've done to you. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you or offend you. But from today onwards, please, I cannot be your friend again. I was crying as I was saying this. I was like, I beg you in the name of God, please stay away from me. I can't be your friend again. We cannot be friends. I cannot be friends with somebody who can go to a class and go and tell a lie like this about me. I cannot do this with you. I cannot. Already, my friends, I have really shaky friendships, and I thought we were on good terms. So I was stammering and crying and the tears and on my knees, me panic. I said, please, I beg you. She didn't say anything to. She was just standing there looking at me, and I was so surprised. Like, at least defend yourself, or act remorseful, or something. Like, do something. So I know that, like, yeah, you have feelings in your, I don't know. And then her cousin was like, won't she say anything? She was like, Anissa, get up. I said, no, let me do this. so that I had to be calm. Let me actually do this because I'm really hurt. And she said, I was like, I don't need your sorry. You've already done, like, the harm has already been done. I don't need your sorry. I am apologizing to you and I'm begging you to stay away from me. I cannot be friends with you. I wouldn't be friends with you. I can't do this with you anymore. I won't share things with you again. If you want something, do not come to me. I was like, if you want something, do not come to me. Do not ask me for anything. Don't associate with me. Don't do things like this. Because it's really hurtful. So everybody was like, I should get up. So I finally got up. I was like, please leave. I don't want to see you. Please, I beg you. Please leave. Then Maya like blasted her. Because Maya is the blunt friend out of the friend. So she blasted. She was like, what has Anissa done? Anissa has never done anything to you. Maya too is in her class. Maya too said she hadn't really heard something like this before. But it's probably spread in the class without her knowing. So then Via was like, I should stop crying. And like I'm already not feeling well and things. I was like, but what have I done to her? I was crying as I was saying. I was like, what have I done to her? Why? I was just trying to be a nice person. I was just being a nice person. I just wanted to be her friend. Why? What at all have I done? What did I do to deserve this? I was being so emotional and dramatic. I'm always dramatic, my dear. But I was being so emotional because I don't like losing friends. I don't like losing relationships, whether friendship or the other type. I do not like, so it's really hurts me. It really affects me when I lose somebody I saw as a really good friend. So after that day, after I finished crying and things, her classmates too went to tell like her class what happened, and they also blasted her because why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why? What would enter your head? Not if we're enemies, we're friends. So after that day, I didn't really talk to her. I didn't associate with her. Maya and everybody used to talk to her, but me when she comes to the mountain talk, I'll read, I'll pretend as if she's not there. I'll be talking to the other people. I'll just ignore her totally. I'll just ignore her. So that was how we were for the rest of the year. So we got to our final year and like they all talked to me and told me that, oh, she has changed. So I started talking to her like one. Oh, hi MFR, how are you doing? Oh, this and that. What. And then she went to do something again, but that is a story for another time. So it's really affected me. Now I don't know. I'm still not friends with her. I still don't. It's one of those friend incidents that I really remember because it really hurts me. Really hurts me. I was so hurt. I was hurt for a long while. Because why would you? Why? I am your friend. I care about you. Why would you do this? So I really didn't understand why she would do that, but it made me be worried and to be less trusting and to be careful of people. Now I have sense. So there's the end of my video. Like, subscribe, post notifications on, but like and subscribe are more important. I don't know where they are, but yeah. Please like the video and share to your friends, and I'm going to be more active. So have a nice day, be nice to people, and you're all hot human beings. So see you in the next video. Bye.
Missing someone.